Hi everyone, this is Sunny from Database Tech. So today I had come up with one more new session on SQL Server Database. In today's session I will explain what are null functions and how do we use comments in SQL Server Database. In null functions we have ISNULL and NULLIF function. So let's understand ISNULL function first. So what's ISNULL? ISNULL function is used to replace null values. So what does that mean? It means if there is a requirement to change the null values to some other values, we use null ISNULL function there. Okay. So let's do this practically in SQL Server. So this is SQL Server which I have installed in my local machine. You can install the same in yours. So before we start, we need some data. And for that, we have one table named car. In this table, we have columns like ID, name, company, power, color, model, and condition. Okay. Now, if we had the requirement, we have to change the null value to some other value. Right now, we have only null value, but there might be the scenarios where there are multiple null values, and we have to change them to some other value. How we can do that? Let's see. So here for the column is color. Okay, the column as you can see is color. In color, the first row, that is null value. So we will change it to some other value. Select is null. So what's is null? It's a function. This function has two parameters. One is expression. So expression we will give the column name color because the null value is there in the color column. The second parameter will be the value that needs to be changed, that needs to be replaced. We will give please fill data. Okay, so we will replace this null value with this value please fill data bracket. From the table name is car. So now let's execute this and see the output. So here you can see it get changed to please fill data. Okay. So similarly, we can replace multiple null values with this function, with is null function. So you can change the column name here and you can give the any value that you want as per your wish. You can give like hi sunny. So this will get changed to null value will get changed to hi sunny. So it depends on your requirement like what you want to display. Okay. So this was is null function. Mostly the database values are connected with the application, with the front end application, and there you don't want to display the null values. So in that case, to display some relevant value, you can use null values. You can give the this as a default values as well. Like if in case the user has missed the value to fill in the text box, at that time you can display that as this thing. Okay. Now coming to next one, which is NULLIF function. The NULLIF function takes two arguments. If the two arguments are equal, then null is returned. Otherwise, the first argument is returned. So what it does, it compares the two values that we pass in that function. And if both are equal, it will give us null. And if not, then it will return the first value. Okay. Let's see how it works. So open the SQL server. Now let's see. Select null if. Okay. So here we will pass sunny, comma, and here also we will pass sunny. Now if we will execute it, see what we are getting. See, we get the null value, and from the definition also you can see if both the arguments are equal, so we will return it will return null value. Okay, here you can see. Now if you will change it to 1, 2, 3. So at that time, from the definition, you can see it will return the first argument. Let's see, it's giving us the same output as well. Now we get first argument because they are not same. Okay, so this was null if function. Now coming to next, what are comments and how do we use comments? In comments, we have single line comment and multiple line comment. Okay, so why do we use comments in SQL Server? Let's see this practically in SQL Server. This statement gets the data for us. When we execute the statement, it gets data. Like it retrieves all the data which is in the table car. Okay. Now, if you have another queries here, okay, and when you execute, everything get executed. Okay, whatever it's there, it will get executed. In this session, whatever is there in this session, it will get executed when you click on this execute button. So for that we have comments. Here you can comment this, and now if you will execute here, this will not get executed. So because we have given the comment here, so this is single line comment. Similarly, you can comment this line as well. Now this will not get executed. Now if you will click on execute, only this line will get executed, not these one. So if you remove here, now two lines will get executed. See, two queries get executed. So we use comments to so that these lines will not, if you don't want to execute them, you can provide the comment, or you can mention here that why this query is required. So you can comment here, this it retrieves the data from table. So you can also mention this thing. If you will mention this without comment, it will throw error and it will not work. But when you will provide comment, this is comment out. So it will with this you will get to know, okay, so this line, it retrieves the data from table card. Similarly, you can provide comments to the other queries as well. Okay, so now if you will execute, it will work. Why? Because this is commented. So this was single line comment. Now if we have to comment everything, all the three lines, so we will not comment everything, like comment, we provide comment to all the queries. So because there can be multiple queries, there can be thousands of queries. So at that time we had multiple line comment. How do we use multiple line? Slash and then star. Here also you will give star and hash. Okay, so by this way we can provide multiple line comment. So now this will not execute, nothing will execute. So you can again give your select star from car. So now this will get executed and not the above three lines. Okay, so by this way we can use single line comment and multiple line comment in SQL Server database. So this was it for today's session. I hope you have understood. Let me know in case you didn't understand. You can provide your comments so that I can reply back. Till then, have a nice day. Bye.